Hey friends! There's a couple of things I need to fix here. So far everything's looking pretty good though, which is kind of exciting. I'm currently on YouTube too, for those who are just hopping in. So yeah, I have been moving into like my new place and figuring out everything. I mean, that's my second bedroom couch. So it's just a mattress. We're working on it. We're going live today to chat about Outside Lands this weekend. I'm going to be attending. I'm very excited about that. So yeah, I had a whole plan. We can break down the lineup a little bit. But primarily, we already have a playlist. If you guys wanted to check that out, I can give that as a recommendation to you. For now, we have some license-free music playing quietly in the background. Yeah, I don't know. It's just pretty straightforward today. I'm very excited about everything that's been going on. I just was at a show yesterday. We just covered Jhené Aiko. Jhené Aiko was honestly really cool. I hadn't really heard of them before that whole thing. So it was really cool to be able to like check out. I actually knew some of their songs. Really cool. So very fun little show that I went to. It was a good show. But yeah, basically, last week we had Super Cool as a guest on our stream. They were awesome. I love Super Cool. So we have a post about that with the VOD live on our YouTube and of course here on our Twitch. So feel free to check that out. Get to know Super Cool. I'll shout them out really quick because yeah, they're fun. So if you wanted to check them out on Twitch, I pinned that in the chat. Hi Gardemus, how's it going? We're keeping things pretty chill today. I did want to talk a little bit about Outside Lands. Break down the lineup just a little bit, show you guys who I'm looking forward to seeing. We're gonna edit some old Sabrina Carpenter photos that I have, and then we're gonna edit some photos that I took last night of Jhené Aiko. So if we have time for that. I have been really sitting on these photos for a minute. I did like edit them quite a bit ago, and I just didn't stream them just because I didn't really know. I don't know. I wasn't able to stream them at the time. I don't remember exactly why. So I'm gonna stream them now and re-edit them with some new techniques that I picked up since then. So yeah. Feel bad for some Twitch friends that are in Vienna for TS though. Swift? Taylor Swift? Is that what you mean? You feel bad for them? Yeah. Okay, glad I caught on. I was like, I'm not sure. Yeah. Cool. I don't know if I feel bad for that because that seems like a good time. I'm not a Swiftie, but I can appreciate the business. Oh, they canceled all the shows. Okay, let's look at that. Recent news. Can you guys tell I've lived under a rock the last month while I wasn't streaming? Wow, really? Okay, we're gonna take a look at that. Wow. Foiled plot. Wow. That's insane. Okay, it's muted. Good. Let's zoom in a little bit for you guys. Wow. With confirmation from the government officials of a planned attack at the stadium, we have no choice but to cancel these 3 scheduled shows for everyone's safety. Wow. They started planning their trip like middle of last year. Can't even imagine what they're feeling right now. Oh my gosh. Are they offering, yeah, they're offering refunds at least. But that's still, yeah, they can't refund the flights. They can't. Wow. That must be so sad. And yeah, I'm glad everybody's safe at least, you know? All tickets will automatically be refunded within the next 10 business days. Wow. And then there are suspect arrests too. Interesting. Austrian law enforcement is looking for an additional person or people who may have some knowledge of the plans. One of the men who were arrested is a 19-year-old alleged to have pledged. Oh, wow. I'm censoring it, of course, for TOS reasons, just in case, just to be safe. But yeah, this is worth chatting with you guys about. So thanks for sharing that, Gardamus. Wow. The concrete danger has been minimized. There were no plans to cancel it earlier, but they got rid of it. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. I opened up the Reddit. Opened up Reddit. The Paramore subreddit had the BBC article. Oh right, because Paramore was opening. Yeah. One of my friends caught them on their EU tour. With Taylor Swift. I didn't realize that they were opening for Taylor Swift in EU. Like I said, I've been living under a rock since I've been off stream for last month, so I'm still catching up on some things. That's intense. That's really intense. I'm glad everybody is safe at least. Yeah, and then yeah, are they from Europe or did they travel all the way there? Oh no. Wow. Canada. Wow. They traveled a long time. Did they have a whole vacation planned? I'm hoping that they could like still go and enjoy themselves, and you know, even though that whole thing got canceled, and you know, they can hopefully enjoy themselves in Vienna. I've heard Vienna's pretty. I know at least one was doing Vienna first, then Portugal before coming back. Not sure about the other two. Yeah, I feel like not everybody would be able to do that, but I would hope that they would, and you know, maybe the trip wouldn't be a total bust, you know? Yeah, wow. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I did want to kind of break down the lineup a little bit with you guys. Let's zoom it in a bit. There we go. So, I don't know. There's just a couple of like people that I really wanted to see, and just let me know if you guys see anybody you think I should check out. I definitely want to see The Last Dinner Party again. I got to see them earlier this year. This might be too zoomed in. There we go. I was thinking about checking Jackie Hollander. It's right at noon though. I don't know if we can get there that quick. I do want to see Noctu and Tyla and Jungle and Renee. All the stages are pretty far apart. Anybody? Do you guys see anybody that you think I should see? Just shout them out for me. I'm gonna catch at least part of the Killers set. That's gonna be a good time. I'll catch Kalina. Okay, yeah, I forgot I'm not registered, or I'm not signed in. I have everything on my app, so I'm ready for this weekend. It might have signed me out though, because I just changed my password. Oh no, it saved it. Cool, that's good. I've heard of is it Bald Hives? I'd like to try to check them out. Kalina, I'd like to catch. I did not realize that they collaborated with Kiki Palmer. But I've been told I need to see Kalina play. So that's the plan. You guys got to see me edit The Last Dinner Party earlier this year. But basically they started by playing out in pubs, they got discovered, and then they've been taking over the festival's stages like for a long time this year. Like all of them. They're on all the festival stages. They played at Coachella earlier this year. I think that they just played Lolla. Very, very cool energy, very cool vibe. I'd love to catch them again before they blow up. They're blowing up a little bit, but I think that they're gonna have a mainstream go into the mainstream. I hope that they do, because they're really cool. They're one of the cooler new artists out there right now. Tyla, they have a hit song. Very, very, very big song. There's the I'm a piano inspiration, which I didn't realize, but that makes sense. Yeah. Debut album was just released. So another one that's gonna blow up even bigger in the next year or two. Knock 2. Also another set that I was told to check out, so I'm gonna definitely do that. So yeah, those two, or those three, those few that I mentioned, those for sure I want to see. Let's see who else. Fletcher, yeah, Fletcher I want to catch. Can't remember what song it is that I really, really liked by them. There was one song. It was earlier, like 2021. I think 2022. It was a couple years ago. I'll be there Sunday. Yeah, I'm gonna be there all 3 days. I really, really want to see Grace Jones. Disco Queen. It was an experimental rule-breaking New York time when writers became artists, artists became filmmakers, actors became dancers, and poets became musicians. Grace Jones became Grace Jones. Whoever wrote this bio... Sturgill Simpson, Victoria Monet, Killer Mike, and Corinne Bailey Ray I see on Sunday. Are you going, Gardamus? We got Sabrina Carpenter. I'm gonna be catching her set. It's gonna be. I'm mostly seeing because I would love to see how much she's blown up since I saw her last year. Because Espresso, that like really put her in the mainstream. And Feather, I forgot about that. Feather did too. So, pretty exciting. Okay, let's look at Sundays. Sturgill Simpson, Victoria Monet. I do want to see Victoria Monet. I'm definitely seeing Chappell Roan. Not just because, oh my gosh, have you guys seen the Capitol Hill Block Party crowd? Frickin' wild. Also the Lala crowd. 80,000 people showed up to her set last weekend. Here, let me see if I can find that, because that was wild to see. Some of my friends were at the Capitol Hill Block Party.
Well, it is day 2.
Okay.
Of Lollapalooza getting ready to start in Grant Park.
Take a live look. We saw some lines out there earlier. They are now all inside the venue. The gates just opened up. First acts begin at noon. Today's headliners are SZA, Zedd, and Stray Kids. Yesterday, a sea of people. Look at that image, just incredible. Tens of thousands of people out there for Rising Young Star. Chappelle Rowan, Chopper 7 showing a massive crowd. Organizers moved her even into this bigger stage after she blew up the last few months.
And last night's big headliner, Meg the Stallion, and look who joined her on stage. Yep, that's the Sky's Angel Reese. Angel posting on X, calling Megan, quote, my twin. I could
Cute.
You can take me hard to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. You can take me hard to go. Wow. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, is this the whole song? Wow, this is wild. Very loud. Sorry, friends. Lady Ray. Sounded good in that respect. Okay. Yeah, let's Why was my volume all the way up? Apologies, friends. Didn't mean to deafen you. Oh, Ben Howard. I'm definitely catching Ben Howard, but you said on Saturday it was Lady Ray. I'm gonna look at that. What stage? Lady Ray. Oh, right here. No, I didn't. Ooh, okay. Wow. Big bio. Healing first, everything else is secondary. I love that vibe. Oh, Eliana I want to see too. I checked out their one of their songs and I was pretty hooked. It's definitely going to be the one that I'm going to see that's one of the more different, I think. Palestinian Chilean artist. Arabic pop and R&B mix. And she just played at Coachella. Sings in Arabic. And just released an album on April 12th. I didn't realize that Rolling Stone recognized her as a rising new artist of 2023, but that's really cool. I'm not surprised. But yeah, Chappell Roan, Ben Howard, Eliana. Definitely gonna catch those three. Victoria Monet, I want to see. I want to see part of Post Malone at least because I saw him at Outside Lands the first time I went, and this will be my second Outside Lands. So I'm excited to see what that's like with him back because he's only back a couple of years later, and he's gonna play a totally different vibe. So that's gonna be interesting. But you said, oh yeah, I also want to catch Kate Tronada. Is it Kate Tronada? I think I pronounced that correctly. If I didn't, feel free to correct me. Sturgill Simpson. I don't know. We have an incoming ad break, friends. For those who are on Twitch. YouTube, you're fine. Corinne Bailey Ray. I want to see Corinne Bailey Ray. Here we go. Ooh, okay. Put your records on. I think I know that song. Do I know that song? Have you been to a music festival, Gardamus? You haven't? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so basically the best thing about a music festival is that if you're feeling a little indecisive, most of the stages are usually pretty close together. I would say Outside Lands is not the one to do this with. You need to be pretty decisive because all the stages are pretty far apart. Most of the time, the stages are, you know, relatively close together, and you're just gonna have to walk 30,000 steps if you want to catch everything. For me, that's fine. For the 3 days, like I prep for it, I do self-care, and I like make sure I take care of myself before a festival so that I can do something like that. Bring sunscreen, do my electrolytes, make sure I'm hydrated, make sure I'm eating regularly, making sure that whenever I head back to wherever I'm staying, I have next day's stuff all laid out. I have a massager for my feet, so I massage out my feet so that I can actually like not get stuck in that like foot soreness. I don't know. I can't say anything. I didn't know where that sentence was going. But yeah, so you can be indecisive at a festival. If you just play it right, you can time things right, and you can still see everything. You just won't see as much of specific artists. So you'd have to like definitely pick and choose to an extent. Also, you have to know how to navigate through a crowd and like go to each stage while navigating through the crowd. So depending on the festival, you could probably go to those. They have some in New Orleans, but generally speaking, they're more jazz, blues, R&B. Okay. Let me know when you are back. But yeah, super interesting thing, just being able to go to a festival, just choosing places, stages. Sometimes it is a little bit hard because set times do happen at the same time. Sometimes there are artists playing at the same time that you want to see both of, and I have caught both of them. Hi, welcome back. Hello, welcome back, everybody who were in ads. I have ads on for the first half an hour so that it disables pre-rolls for anybody who's coming in that's new, and then I think I have Glasses set for every hour after that, and then that way they're all done all at once. So, basically what I was saying, Gardamus, is, yeah, it can be a little bit hard to decide and go and see all the people that you want to see, but I do think that most of the time it is more possible than it's made out to be. You just have to be quick, be on a schedule, set it all out, make sure you take a lot of breaks to, like, sit down and, take care of yourself, of course. But yeah, there's all sorts of things that you could do to see as many people as you want to see. So yeah, if you do go to a festival, let me know. I'll give you all the tips. But sometimes it is kind of unpreventable because you do catch those artists that have like their performances at the exact same time at the opposite of the venue. So sometimes it's a little hard. I'd say Aftershock is very hard for me to be able to be like, okay, this one is the one I gotta catch. Because there's so many good artists. And then Outside Lands, I feel like there's a lot more diversity, so that almost makes it harder. But at the same time, if I'm going for a specific vibe, you kind of just pick the vibe that you're going for. What kind of music do you want to listen to that weekend? Who do you really want to see most? And usually you'll be able to catch the other artists on tour or at the fest, like a lot of the other tour artists on some other tour later on, like most of the time. So you kind of just got to pick and choose as needed. Also, hi Sequin, welcome in. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do for Outside Lands this weekend. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Other than that, I was just gonna edit some photos. Since we were talking about Sabrina Carpenter, I was just gonna re-edit my Sabrina Carpenter photos because I didn't really like how they first turned out. So let's do that. Then I could just think about it and get excited for Outside Lands this weekend. And everything's moved around. Why is that? That's super weird. I'm just gonna boop. Picked up some prints from a local place. Ooh, cool. Is that why? Oh, I know why it did that. Okay. So, weird. What is going on? I haven't done photo editing mode in this in a really long time.
Meet Asana.
How did the prints turn out though? Did they turn out good?
Get more done and save more time. Teams can stay connected while they track updates and visualize timelines. Asana, a smarter way to work.
Weird.
Try it for free today at asana.com.
I'm confused. Oh. Oh, hello. Alright, I'm just gonna edit. I'm not gonna complicate things. I'll figure that out later. Thinking about doing a fourth wall store? Yeah, you should definitely do that. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do fourth wall or not. And that's just purely because I already have a fine art print shop. And I like them. You don't have to pay to keep the store up. That's a big deal. That's actually a huge deal. Mine, I don't have to pay to keep the store up, but I can only have 25 images on there. And I'll be honest, the quality hasn't been my favorite lately. Hi, Rumple. I'm not sure how I feel about having the reflection there. I was a little extra nervous about editing that the first time because I was like, okay, I don't know if every angle that I'm photographing her at is flattering, and I'm trying to make sure of that. So, how are you doing, Rumple? Seems to have good prices on the fine art stuff compared to places I've looked at online. The one that I do is online, and I've gotten acrylic prints, and they've always come up a little bit dinged, and I'm really frustrated about that because it's like not supposed to. That the quality control is just not great. I don't know what to do about that. Korean corn dog. Wow, I've never heard of a Korean corn dog. What is in a Korean corn dog? I keep almost saying hot dog. Half meat, half cheese, and some barbecue sauce. Ooh, yum. I think I want to up the haziness of these because it's just very dreamy. So let me just bump that a little bit. Okay. Sorry, you guys can't see my settings menu today. I'm not going to show it. I don't know what happened. Something happened in the last few months since I've edited photos here. Yeah, I like that. And then blue midtones? Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's bring down the pinks just a tad, though. And the yellows just a tad. Highlights. There we go. Yeah, I like that. All right. Let's try that with this one and see how that turns out. Oh, I actually like that. Okay. No, that sounds awesome. I would like to try one. I can't have the breading on the corn dog, but I will pretend like I can just for the sake of that, because that sounds good. I know what that kind of stuff tastes like. Let's do more blue tones here. Yeah, there we go. It's not my favorite picture, but develop. Okay. I like this one a lot better. Copy. Right. Okay, there we go. Crop is not copied anymore. Let's see. Oh, my star filter just went nuts here. Try to not get one with mic face. Yay, there we go. Got it. Wow, interesting. Are these the same settings? They aren't? That's weird. Why didn't it paste? Ooh, I like how it caught the sparkle right there. Wait, hang on. Right there, you see it? Right, that's so cool. I'm wondering if I should crop this part out. Just here. Edit in Photoshop. Let's see if it breaks my stream. It might break stream. I could close a couple tabs probably. Yeah, this is what it should be looking like. Okay, you know what? I actually know what happened. Let me close Photoshop really quick. So I actually need to be moving this group all the way over here. There we go. Now you guys can see my settings. I troubleshooted. I can do it. Yay. Okay. Photoshop. Dang it. There we go. Get rid of that too. How's today going for you guys, by the way? Are things going? Oh my goodness. Oh. Just a little cursed. Oh my gosh, that's kind of funny actually. You guys want to say hello to Goose? Goose has been so good. I'm gonna miss him this weekend. Yeah, come here. Come here. We got a goose friend. Yay! Oh, you are so sweet. Okay, so it fixed it, but I need to... It didn't match this very well. That's gonna bother me. I could just heal. I could just use the healing tool. Okay, I can't remember how I remove. Okay, open as, open recent. Can't remember how to move it back. I did this like 2 weeks ago. Oh, it just creates another version. Okay. File. Save as. Yeah, why not? Save. Yep. Oh, I don't want to save it as a TIFF. File. Save as. Let's do that. Photoshop. Okay. So we got our new one over here. I'm gonna close this. Open up in Lightroom. Okay, let's see how that worked. Yep, that worked. Cool. Good enough. Wait, did I get eye contact? Oh, I didn't. Okay, close. I was like, oh, yay. Gonna break Photoshop. Woo! Break my computer time. Wow, that worked really well. Okay. Do I not like the crop though? How do I like the crop? Let me just. Do I like that better? I don't. It's fine. It's just weird without another reflection there. Maybe I could just do that. Make it slightly more centered. Yay, you're back. Welcome back. How was the break? How was the ad break? What did you watch? What did you see? Oh, you came right around an ad break. You were on TikTok. Well, you left at a perfect time. We had an ad break. Rumple, who have you been shooting this year? Not enough compared to last year. I'm not shooting as much as I did last year either, but I'm doing that on purpose, and that's just because I don't know, I burned myself up out around like right after COVID. Trying to take it easier, you know, go to those shows that I really want to go to and prioritize those. But now it's like I've nailed out quite a bit of the people that I like wanted to photograph. And I've already gotten a lot of the people that I want to photograph really badly. So I'm like, okay, what am I going to do next? That's exciting. But also it means like all the people that were on tour 2 years ago are back on tour, and I'm like, oh, I guess I don't have to see them. I'm not in too much of a rush, so. Kind of same, because my first concert that I photographed was around 2015, 2016. And I was just doing freelance at the time. But I didn't really feel solid with a publication until this one currently. So I guess I could kind of relate to that, because I joined that. I joined Glass Factory in 2020, so. Sabaton and Judas Priest. Is that this year? This year in Montreal. Do you have a publication? Did you put in your request and everything? You do? Okay, that's exciting. I didn't realize we got news on their new album, so cool. That's exciting. I need to check that out. I kind of forgot that happened. I've been, like I said a couple times earlier this stream, I've been kind of living under a rock. I'm watching my dog. I'm trying not to make any sudden moves. He's being ever since we moved here, I don't see him all day. And it's really weird because my old apartment, like every angle of the house, you could see everything that was going on. So anytime that he's not doing something like laying down or next to me or whatever, like it's a big deal. So I'm trying not to, because he's an anxious boy. He wants to be close to me at all times, and whenever he's not, I want to see what he's up to, because it's really cute. Like, he's just going and exploring, and I feel really happy about that. He's getting a little bit more confident about being here. So sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to see what my dog was up to. He was acting differently than he usually does. So. I think he's just looking for food. It is about dinner time. He's just looking for food on the ground, I guess, which... Alright, buddy. If you think food is there. Same weekend I have Unleash the Archers and Powerwolf finishing their tour in Montreal area. Oh, cool! How many times have you seen Unleash the Archers this year? Her friend's performing a show on the day before the Priest show. Oh my gosh, you have a busy month ahead of you. You haven't? Okay, I thought you did, but that might be just me misremembering. Oh, look at that! Overcomplicating things. Okay. What is the weird shadow on her face? Yeah, that is a weird shadow. See what I could do. Yeah, I noticed. I was like, what the heck? That is super weird. So I'm gonna just hack together a blur with some like lower opacity. Try to blur it out in a weird way. Okay, that's a little better. It's like, I can't unsee this one little mark on her face. Okay, now I need to continue to color correct. Don't mind me. I do want more pinks in here, so I might do that and then darken it. Lighten it. Less yellow. For sure, for sure. More blue? Yeah, more blue. There we go. It's not my favorite. Ooh! Excited for you. That's really exciting. They just played Whackin'? Ooh. I probably mispronounced that. So, apologies. Okay, stop. That's not what I did. Is it because of Photoshop? Photoshop's open still. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, sweet. That's exciting. Is that what you were referring to when you were saying, like, you have Facebook friends that are doing really cool things that you were, like, fans of? Is that what it was related to? Okay, cool. Yeah, I was wondering. That's really neat. I'm excited for you, dude. I should probably clone that a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. It's not perfect, but you know what? Mad with Power announced some of their lineup next year, and I'm gonna try to get to that too. How'd miss it this year? Oh wow, yeah, yeah. I haven't seen the lineup for Mad with Power. I should probably take a look at that. None of these are my favorite, but I wanted to get some of these. There we go. That one's a good one. Okay, does that look really whack? It does. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, let me bring down the luminance, the blues. Okay, that's definitely part of it. Let's try that. And then, that helps a little bit. That's really weird. Okay. Yeah, so attending festivals, even when you're going as press, it's still so expensive. For sure. Okay. Yeah, I like these better than the ones that I did when I added them last year. So it's interesting to just look at my growing points and see what I did. Okay, this one's better. Let's see. Yeah, she's smiling there, so let's try. I had roommates to set up for this year to cut costs. I had a press pass, but had to buy a ticket. What? You had to buy a ticket, but you had a press pass? Yeah, food festival money for food. Yeah, cannot underestimate that. Did I read that correctly? You had to get a ticket? Okay. Hey Gomp, thank you. Welcome in. How are you doing? Dream Evil performing at MWP next year. Okay. Just searched photography into Twitch and thought your photos looked cool. Thank you. Yeah, so if you wanted to know a little bit about me, I am, this account is a publication, so this is actually a music publication. I'm a photographer on there. I also help run operations for the publication. So, yeah, that's pretty much what we do. This is one of the shows that I covered last year. I'm just re-editing, especially since Sabrina Carpenter got like kind of a big break this year, like a couple months ago. So I thought that was kind of cool, considering that she was already in my portfolio. So yeah. Yep, and then there's a whole Discord dedicated to photographers and videographers on Twitch. Maple runs that Discord as well. So yeah, Rumple, if you have a link for that, I'll permit that for you. You can share that. Yeah, I like this one better already. There you go. Yeah, I like these a lot better. Beauty of 3 screens. I just started gaming with 3 screens. I don't have that like set up right now on this PC, but next to me, so there's like a 2-desk setup in this new house, where my husband can work from home next to me and in our little home office. It's the cutest thing ever. Life goals, right? So he works from home twice a week and has a whole 3 computer setup, 3 screen setup, because it's a 2 screen with the laptop. So I've been playing their like games on my laptop there in the evenings when I'm not streaming. So that's been really fun. Yeah, that's run by Maple Glades. And then Rumple's a pretty key player in there as well. So, very, very cool vibe there. Glass Factory does have its own Discord if you did want to join that one as well, but I'm not going to throw a bunch of Discords in your face. Everybody is in too many different Discord servers. I get it. So, just let me know. You probably could also, it's probably in our bio. So, I'm not gonna shove too much promo in your face. But yeah, I say that this is a pretty good crop of photos here that I got. Quick collection. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm much happier with these than the first time when I ran around them and got them. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Cool. All right, give me a moment. I want to see even if these even turned out before I even bother. They're huge files too. Okay, so I might need to run them through a software. Those didn't turn out too bad actually. Wait, let me try cropping. I made the file size size freaking huge. So let's try. Because I went to see Janae Aiko, and that was a really good time. But I'm probably gonna have to do some more detailed denoising and such, because I don't have a telephoto lens, and we were pretty far out. Pretty far away. Yeah, so I actually do music photography, and then I have another Twitch account that I do fantasy photography on, as well as crafting props, and then I play video games. So this is the music publication account that we work with. We have other contributors who also edit photos on here. It's mainly just me right now, but yeah. We pretty much create this as a resource for people to share how they edit their photos, and then we talk about music on this account as well, so, and have some interviews with musicians. We just had one with Super Cool last week. Yeah, for sure. Here, let me shout myself out. So yeah, I do a little bit of all of that, and then I did do all the stuff that I mentioned on this account, and then eventually I was like, I don't want people to get like too distracted from what's happening in this publication. So the first half an hour or so of stream, we talked a little bit about music news and stuff that we're up to, and the link that I have pinned in the chat is actually a musician. Like how to it's a workshop that I'm actually going to be running with one of the artists that I work with, Bexy. I'll give her a shout out too if you want, but basically we're going to teach musicians and DJs how to join Twitch if they wanted to join Twitch, and it's a free workshop. So yeah, it's going to be really fun. We have an ad break right now, though, for those who are wondering why I just went quiet. Just gonna wait for that to end. But if you guys have any questions while we're here, feel free to ask. I'm happy to answer. Looks like the camera emoji's taking a selfie. Yeah. Welcome back, friends. Thanks for sticking around for the ad break. check out your next stream, hopefully. Yeah, I stream there on I stream here on Wednesdays, and then I stream over there on Mondays. Currently, I'm working on getting a better schedule though. Okay, so, all right, I think we're looking pretty good here. I'll show you guys what I ended up editing. Quick collection, there we go. So I got this one, this one, this one. I think I'm gonna remove this one. I don't love that one. That one. It's loading, so it might take a minute. There was one that okay, this is the one that I removed the background from, and then this one is too. So get rid of that one. Doesn't look quite consistent, so let me fix. There we go. There we go. I don't love that one, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. This one's good. This one's good. And then I don't like that one as much as this one. Yeah, that one's better. Having a quick look through your Insta. I love your photos. Thank you. The two photos of the hands holding flowers. Wait. What? I forgot. What are my images? What do I do? Two hands holding flowers. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. My darker art, yeah. Okay, I forgot I took those. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so that's my fantasy artwork. I'm currently working on building some characters for some like story ideas. So no, I was too. I was like, wait, did you get the right Insta? Yeah, you did. You did. That's me. I just do too many different things. Oh, that's funny. Let's raid Almost Maddie in a minute, but I think I'm gonna call it a day for stream today. We're gonna keep it relatively short for now because still getting back my schedule. I'm prepping for the Outside Lands Festival this weekend, so I want to make sure I rest up nicely for that, and then I gotta wrap up an article that I gotta write for a whole separate thing. Had me panicking then. I thought I just talked about somebody else's photos. No, I just have a really bad memory. That's my life. Yeah, I just don't have a good memory. I don't even know what I take photos of. So yeah, those are my hands. Yeah, that's a photo of my hands. I do a lot of self-portraiture nowadays, thanks to the pandemic. But it actually opened me up to get some album cover artwork, so that's been really cool. So yeah, I do album covers, I do live music, I do self-portraits, I do fantasy artwork. I do weddings and couples too, so you'll probably see that they're here and there. But yeah, I don't do too much of that currently. It's just since I moved states, music has kind of taken over my portfolio, so who knew? Who knew that would be a thing? But yeah, if you have questions about the publication that I work with, here's our page. Thank you. But that's our website, so you can check out our website, see what we write about, see what we do. I really love what we do. I mean, I probably wouldn't be working here talking all about it all the time, but we talk about music news, of course, but I think one of the main things that we've focused on over the last 4 years is up-and-coming musicians. So, yeah, no problem. We do a lot of interviews. Like I said, we just interviewed Super Cool, who has a Twitch. We interviewed them here last week. We interview musicians here once a month currently, and then we do other interviews here and there. So yeah, we've had a couple of really cool series and a couple of really cool projects that we've done with separate contributors. Yeah, well, I'd say one of the people that we've supported. I need to actually like verify this because I don't know. Hang on. I want to see if how much we actually have supported this person before I start talking about them. We have not written as many articles as I thought about them. I thought we wrote an album review. I might have thought about writing an album review and then I didn't. So never mind. But speaking of our website, I did want to, before we hopped off for the day, I did want to hop on and share our new cover feature, which I'm super duper excited about. I ended up chatting with Paris Paloma, very, very cool artist. We chatted with them right before their performance. I'm not going to read the article for you. You'll see it. Thanks for the follow. But yeah, I just did an interview with them. We did some short portraits. I love this portrait. This portrait turned out so good. And then did a couple of other portraits photograph their performance, and then join them for a quick
Hey
interview.
guys, Helena with Glasse Factory. I'm here with Paris Paloma. We're going to talk a little bit about their first US tour and the album that's coming out.
So yeah, you get the point. So that's an up-and-comer that I've been really excited about. Yeah. Very, very, very excited about. We did a feature on the Olympics opening ceremony that Robin did, and Robin totally killed. So, oh wow, interesting. I'm gonna have to fix that because that's probably available in EU, and this writer is based in, I don't know exactly where they're based. They're based in Europe, so I'll have to fix that. But yeah, so I don't know. I love our website. It's really fun. Then we have socials, everything that we do on socials, so on, so on. But yeah, final news. I might have talked about this during the ad break, but the link pinned in the chat on Twitch is our the thing that we just announced that I'm going to be a part of with Femhouse and with Bexy. We are leading a workshop for DJs and musicians who want to learn how to live stream. So it's free. Feel free to reserve. It's going to be next Wednesday at 12 PST. I believe it's Wednesday. It's on the 15th. Is that next Wednesday? That's Thursday. Next Thursday at noon Pacific time. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. I've been doing a couple workshops here and there. Not workshops, but I did a podcast with Jessica Whitaker to talk about how photographers should start joining on Twitch recently. So that happened. And then, yeah. Oh, that's separate. It's not a workshop, but we joined with Universal Music's 3.5 to chat just about music news. That was super fun. But yeah, those three things were really interesting and really cool. I didn't expect those things to come up and become an opportunity. Who knew you could run workshops and talk on a podcast about Twitch streaming. Very, very fun. All right, so we're gonna raid Almost Maddie. They're a musician on Twitch, and I think that their stuff is really cool. So we're gonna raid them. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I know it was a little bit shorter still, but yeah, we're working on figuring out a way to make these streams a little bit longer and keep you guys engaged. Because I go through photos really, really fast now. And then most of the topics that we talk about, we tend to go through them pretty quickly. So, yeah. Is it a virtual workshop or just on the podcast? So it is on Zoom, and it's next Thursday at 12 Pacific. And it's a free RSVP. It's totally free. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for all the support, guys. It's been really nice to be back. It's been nice to be back since I moved. So, still figuring out things. I mean, I've talked about the paint colors on my stream last couple weeks. I don't know. But still deciding on them. I think this one's going to be the color, but I'm not too sure. I'm not totally sold on having it be the whole room's color. I like color in general, so I know it's generally darker than most people would pick, but it's actually supposed to be this color right here, so it turned out totally different, which I think is interesting. We'll see. All right. But yeah. Thanks for joining, everybody. Hope you guys have a good one. I appreciate you.